Hey folks, so today I want to talk a little bit about seventh chords. They're one of the most misunderstood pieces of music theory in my experience, especially teaching students over the years. It's been a common issue we've run into. So I want to give you the formula for how to make them work quickly and concisely. Okay, every key has 7 chords, 3 majors, 3 minors, and 1 diminished. So the 1, 4, and 5 chord are major, the 2, 3, and 6 chord are minor, and the 7 chord is diminished. Now, each of those chords has a 7 chord version, and it's always the same. All right, so there's no ambiguity here. Now, you can use them in any way you want, of course, but if we're looking at the standard formula, so there are 6 types of 7 chords. Major 7, minor 7, dominant 7, which is also known as just 7. For example, a G dominant 7 is often referred to as G7. Minor 7, flat 5, diminished 7, and major 7. So we're going to be talking primarily about 4 of those: major 7, minor 7, dominant 7, and minor 7 flat 5, also known as half diminished. Okay, so if we're in the key of C major, the 1 and 4 chord, C major and F major, simply become C major 7, and the F becomes F major 7. I'm going to show you all these shapes in a second. The 5 chord is a little bit saucy. That becomes dominant 7. So in this case, G major becomes G dominant 7, or G7, you might say. The 3 minor chords simply become minor 7. So D minor, E minor, and A minor become the minor 7s. And the 7 chord, though it doesn't come up all that often in most songs, the diminished becomes minor 7 flat 5, also known as half diminished. So these shapes are C major 7. We're going to do all of this with an A string root, and they're movable chords, so movable shapes rather. So, you know, this is C major 7, this is C sharp major 7, this is D major 7. Okay, so let's start off with C major 7. So 3rd fret in the A string, 5th fret in the D string, 4th fret on the G string, and 5th fret in the B string. C major 7. Now let's turn that into a C minor 7. We're going to bar the 3rd fret, 3rd fret in the A string, 5th fret in the D string, 3rd fret in the G string, 4th fret in the B string. That's kind of, you'll often find that in like soul or rhythm and blues. Beautiful, beautiful. Dominant 7, in this case barring the 3rd fret, we're going to go with 3rd fret in the A string, 5th fret in the D string, 3rd fret in the G string, and 5th fret on the B string. Again, very movable shapes. There's 100 ways to play these chords, but I'm just going to give you the A string roots, the movable positions, so at least you can get rolling around with this. And finally, minor 7 flat 5, or half diminished. We're going to go 3, 4, 3, 4. 3rd fret in the A string, 4th fret in the D string, 3rd fret in the G string, and 4th fret in the B string. And so let's go through a major scale like that. So C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G dominant 7, A minor 7, we're back down here, why not? B minor 7 flat 5, beautiful, and C major 7. Okay, so let's look at this in practical terms. Let me show you how to make a song a little bit saucier, a little bit spicier, whatever you want to say, with 7 chords. So let's go with Pachelbel's Canon in D major. Okay, we're in D major now. So the chords are D major, A major, B minor, F sharp minor, G major, D major, G major, and A major. So in this case, look at what happens when we turn all of those chords to their 7th extensions. It becomes a little bit, there's something more to it in a different kind of way. And you can do that with any song you want. Just figure out the chord numbers, and you apply the same rules. 1 and 4 chord are major 7. 5 chord is always dominant 7, and the 2 and 3 and 6 minors are all going to be minor 7. And if there's a 7th chord in there, a diminished chord, then that becomes minor 7 flat 5. Okay, so finally, what are the other 2 types of 7s? Just as a bonus, if you hear this long, you're probably curious about some more music theory. Why wouldn't you be, right? How exciting. The other 2 types, so we're just gonna go A string root with in C. So let's go C minor major 7, 3rd fret in the A string, 5th fret in the D string, and the 4th fret in the G and B strings. Very mysterious. We're investigating something. We've just gotten a clue, a break in the case. That kind of idea. And then C diminished 7 is 3rd fret on the A string, 4th fret in the D string, 2nd fret in the G string, 4th fret in the B string. That's C diminished 7. Again, these are all movable shapes. I hope that helps. Play around with it. Learn at least the major, minor, and dominant 7 chords, and learn that. Honestly, minor 7 flat 5, wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you even? Go minor 7 flat 5, diminished 7. Listen to that. Beautiful, Okay, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and I'll see you on the next one. Any questions, leave them in the comments as always, or send me a message. I'll get back to you. And if you need a guitar man around Tennessee or anything, or indeed a tour, or are interested in lessons, reach out. All right, we'll see you soon.